Hey everyone! In today's video, I'll show you various Divi tips, tricks, and hidden features that'll enhance and speed up your website editing experience. Divi is a popular WordPress theme that offers a website building platform. It has a visual editor option that provides both novices and professionals with the tools necessary to craft engaging, visually appealing websites. No coding experience is needed. The tricks that I'm going to show you will save you a lot of time later, and they're ideal for beginners. So, in order to leverage all the benefits Divi theme has to offer, we've prepared a series of tricks to make your website look stunning without any hassle. In this video, I'll get you familiar with some hacks that are both beginner-friendly and give an amazing-looking end result. But before we start, we post WordPress-related content regularly, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. If you're enjoying watching this video, consider liking it and subscribe to the channel to get more WordPress-related content. Let's continue to learn more Divi tricks and tips. The first trick I'm about to show you is how to set the default color palette in your website using the Divi theme. Setting the default color palette saves a lot of time as it helps take away time in copying the different color codes every time for every other element. This is the first thing one should do while building the site with Divi. Once you installed and activate the Divi theme, simply hover over Divi and click on Theme Options here. Under General Settings, you can see here the Color Picker default palette. You can see these colors as of now, but I want to add the colors that I'll be using on this site for different modules and elements, so that I can select those much more quickly. So here you can see this is the logo for the site. It has 3 colors here. I already remember the color codes, but you can simply use Photoshop and drag out the color codes using the Color Picker tool. So let's change these default colors over here. Simply click here on this color and add your color code here like this. Simple as that. Let's add another color code here. Repeating the process, you can customize your default color palette and make the process easier. You can order these colors according to how often you use them. Black and white are the colors that are mostly used, so I'm going to add those as well. You can add more and more colors like this. You can set default colors using this color palette over here. Once everything is in place, don't forget to save the changes. So, let's see how this is going to help us. Moving to the page editor window, you can see some elements have been added over here. Now, for example, if you want to change the color in the section's background, then simply go to the section settings like this. Under the background settings, you can see the colors over here which we set in the default color palette. You can now quickly choose the colors from here. So you see how easy it is now. Instead of copying and pasting the color codes again and again, you can simply add those to the default color palette and use them super quickly. This was all about the trick about how to set the default color palette in your website when using the Divi theme. The next trick is how to add the box shadow while using Divi. Divi makes it easy to add box shadows to your design elements because it comes with 7 built-in shadow styles that you can apply to any element with the click of a button. Adding a box shadow won't affect the size or spacing of the element on your page. Now, as you can see here, I'm on this page. I want to add the box shadow to these text modules here. To do so, go to the text settings, and you can see various text-related settings here. Under the Design tab, you can find an option to add box shadows. You can take a look to various box shadow options given over here and check the changes. Similarly, you can repeat the process and box shadows to these text modules as well. You can configure various other related settings as well from here. You can change the shadow color from here like this, and once everything is in place, don't forget to save the changes. And this was all about how to add the box shadow when using the Divi theme. The next trick I'm about to show you is how to add a YouTube video to your site while using Divi. If you want to make your website even more engaging, you can try embedding YouTube videos. By displaying a YouTube feed in Divi, you can show relevant video content and keep your visitors on your website. When people spend more time on your site, this can boost your SEO as well. To embed one, simply move to the page editor. Here, I'm simply going to insert the row using the plus icon to add a YouTube video to that row. Now, let's insert the video module. You can simply search for it here. And you can see the video here. To add the video as per your choice, click here. You can select the video from the media library, or you can insert the URL by clicking here. Let's visit YouTube and search for the video to embed. Simply go to the specific video and copy the video URL. Now paste it over here like this. Once done, click on Insert into Post. You can see the video has been embedded here, and this is how easy it is to embed a YouTube video to your site using the Divi theme in WordPress. Next, I'll show you how to fix the navigation bar using Divi theme. To fix the navigation bar, you can make it sticky. A sticky menu, also called a fixed menu, is a static navigation bar that remains visible as a visitor scrolls up and down a web page. Sticky menus are always accessible and help the visitor navigate your website much more quickly. As you can see this page here with a navigation bar on top containing the menu. As I scroll through the page, the navigation bar also moves along with the page. In order to move to another page, we have to move back all the way to the top to access the navigation menu. So this trick is all about how to make it stick to the top. For this functionality, move back to the WordPress dashboard, hover over Divi, and click on Theme Options in the sidebar. Under General Settings, you can simply enable the settings beside the fixed navigation bar. Once done, simply save the changes. And now let's move back to the page and check the changes. Let's refresh the page, and on scrolling you can see the top navigation bar sticks to the top. This is how easy it is to fix the navigation bar using Divi. Another amazing trick I'm about to show you is how to change the logo of your WordPress website while using the Divi theme. So it's very easy to change the logo when working with the Divi theme. As you can see here, this is my WordPress website, and the Divi logo has been added here by default. In order to change this logo, all you need to do is log into your WP admin panel. Now navigate to Divi and click on Theme Options in the menu. Here, under General Settings, you can find an option to add the logo to your site. Click on Upload to change the logo to a new image or an existing one in the media library. You can also upload one as per your need. Once selected, click on Set as a Logo. Now don't forget to save the changes. Let's move back to the front and check the changes. On refreshing the page, you can see the logo has changed here. This is how easy it is to change the logo of your WordPress website while using the Divi theme. The next amazing tip is all about how to add the gradient background when using the Divi theme. When creating a page or custom theme template in Divi, you can add a gradient background to a section, row, or column to the module. You can use multiple combinations of colors. You can use 3 colors or more. To achieve this functionality, all you need to do is first log into your WordPress dashboard and edit an existing page with Divi Builder. I'm editing this page, and as you can see, this section is here. It has various rows and columns with some text modules and a contact form. To add a gradient background, simply go to the section Settings. On the Settings panel, open the background block under the Content tab. Click the Gradient option to add the gradient background, and you can click the plus icon to select the colors of the gradient. You can see the gradient background has been added to the section's background. As you can see, there's a new setting item called Gradient Stops that appears after you click on the plus icon. You can use this setting option to define the colors you want to use on the gradient. By default, the gradient already contains 2 colors. To change the default color, simply click the dot and select the color you want from the color picker, or you can choose from the customized color palette as well. You can adjust the gradient stops like this. You can also configure other related settings like selecting the gradient type: linear, circular, elliptical, and conical. You can select any as per your requirement and then adjust the gradient stops. To add another color, you can hover your cursor over the line between the colors that have been added, the dots, and click the plus icon. This will add another dot. Simply click the dot to specify the color. You can repeat the steps above to add more colors. You can add as many colors as you want for your gradient. You can now style up your gradient like this. You can also remove the gradient stop like this. To set the gradient direction, you can set the value on the gradient direction option. Once you're satisfied with your gradient, don't forget to save the changes. This was all about how to add the gradient background when using the Divi theme in WordPress. The next trick is all about how to add the video background when using the Divi theme. Videos are a great way to share a story to keep people on your website longer, engage them with your content, and bring any site to life. All you need to do is log into your WordPress dashboard and edit an existing page with Divi where you want to add the video background. You can see this page here, and I want to add the video background to this section. To do so, simply move to the section Settings. In the Settings panel, expand the Background tab by clicking on it, and you can set the color in the background as well as gradients, image, and videos in the background. You can see various related settings here. To add a video here, click on the plus icon here. Now you can simply upload the video to the media library and select it here. I've already added the video to the media library. Once selected, click on Upload a Video. You can see the video has been added in the background here. You can explore other related settings. You can set the background video width and height using these options here. You can enable these settings here as per your preference. Once everything is in place, don't forget to save. This was all about how to add the video background using the Divi theme in WordPress. The next trick is all about how to use the patterns in the background using Divi theme. Divi comes with 24 different patterns to choose from. Patterns can be flipped, rotated, and inverted to create additional variations. You can also adjust the color and blend mode of patterns. Each blend mode will affect your background colors, gradients, and images in different ways. To achieve this functionality, all you need to do is edit the page using Divi Builder, where you want to add the pattern in the background. I want to add the patterns in the background of this section. To do so, simply go to the section Settings, expand the Background tab, and you can set the color in the background, as well as gradient, image, and videos in the background. You can see another option here to add patterns. Simply click on it. Now click on Add Background Pattern. You can see the dotted background has been added by default. You can select the background pattern of your choice from here. You can select different patterns and see the preview. You can also select the pattern colors from here. These patterns can also be rotated from here. You can set the pattern size, explore various other related settings as per your need, and customize the pattern in the background. Once done, don't forget to save. This was all about how to add the patterns in the background using the DIVI theme in WordPress. Coming to another trick, now you'll learn how to roll back to previous versions of DIVI. Sometimes you update the DIVI theme and realize there are issues with the new version. If you do have issues after an update, there are several troubleshooting steps to take to solve them. But the easiest and fastest way, although temporary, is to undo the update. I recommend taking a backup before rolling back to the previous versions of DIVI. To achieve the functionality, simply log into your WordPress admin dashboard, hover over DIVI, and click on Theme Options. You can see various tabs here. Simply go to Updates, and here you can see the version rollback settings. You can simply click on this button over here and roll back easily to previous versions of DIVI. You can find some relative info here. Click on Roll Back to the previous version. This is how easy it is to roll back to the previous versions of DIVI. Here in the next trick, we're going to learn how to insert codes in DIVI theme. For this functionality, all you need to do is navigate to the WordPress dashboard, find the DIVI tab on the left sidebar, and select Theme Options. From various tabs here, click on the Integration tab. Here you can add any code easily as you like. You can enable or disable various options over here. If you want to insert the codes into the head of the web page, you can insert them here. Also, if you want to add a code to the body, you can do it here. You can add the code as per the requirement. You can enable or disable these settings over here. Once everything is in place, don't forget to save the changes. And that's it. This is how easy it is to add code in DIVI. This trick is all about how to name sections and rows in DIVI. A module can be given a custom label so that it does not need to only display as module type on your page builder. This makes DIVI builder layouts much easier to understand. As you can see here, I'm on this page. To view the page structure, you can simply click on this icon over here and then click on the layers icon here. You can see, as of now, this page only has one section over here. Clicking on it will expand the section layout. This section has 2 rows. You can add more rows like this if you want. You see one more row has been added in layers. I'm simply going to add up a section on this page and insert a row with 2 columns in it. Now, as the structure gets a little complex, it becomes difficult to understand. So, let's name the sections differently in order to identify them in a much better way. So, to name a section, go to the Settings. Here you can set the admin label like this. Similarly, you can rename the rows like this. Repeating the process, you can rename each section, row, or column. Once done, don't forget to save the changes. This was all about how to name sections and rows in DIVI. The coming up trick is all about how to create a contact form in DIVI. The DIVI contact form module makes it easy for website visitors to get in touch with you. The contact form module comes with input fields, an email field, text area, checkboxes, radio buttons, and drop-down capabilities. You can make fields required to fill out, integrate with spam protection, and customize email notifications and the success message. To add a contact form, you just need to edit the page with DIVI Builder. As you can see, I'm already here in the page editor. To add a contact form here, let's just add the row with 2 columns. Now, simply search for the contact form module. On clicking, you can see the contact form has been added here. You can find some contact form settings here, like you can edit or add the fields. The form comes up with 3 fields by default. You can also add the form title over here and see the preview. You can also add a success message here as required. Coming up next is that you can rename the text of the Submit button. Expanding the Email tab, you can add the email address and the message pattern. Under the Redirect tab, you can redirect visitors to a URL once they click on the Submit button. Enabling it will allow you to enter the redirect URL here. Next is Spam Protection. You can protect the contact form from spammers by setting a basic CAPTCHA. You can also use a spam protection service and set the reCAPTCHA. You can even link the module using this setting over here. Moving back to background settings, you can set the background of the contact form. To add more fields, click on the Add More field here. Simply give this field an ID to build a message pattern later on. Don't forget to give this field a title. Under Field Options, you can select the field type from here. You can also configure other related settings. Make this field required, and once done, let's move back. You can adjust the field position as well like this using drag and drop functionality. You can simply explore the settings of a particular field and explore the Design tab as well. Like, make this layout the full width. This would only be applied to that particular field. Moving to the Design tab of the contact form, you can see various settings available here. Under Field Settings, you can set the field background color, field text color, field focus background color, and a lot more. You can explore more and more settings on your own. You can give the field text shadow as well. More and more settings are available over here. You can also use custom styles for buttons. Set the button text size, button text color, etc. You can even set the button background color. So, this was all about how to add a contact form in Divi. In this trick, you'll learn how to use preset styles in Divi. Divi presets allow you to save the style of a module as a preset style for future use. This saves you valuable time when designing layouts. If the style needs to be changed, simply edit it and the change will be applied to the entire site. As you can see here, I'm on this page. You can see two buttons here. Now the aim here is to apply the styles from one button to another. As soon as I make changes to the first button, the style should automatically be copied for the second button as well. To do so, let's move to the button settings. At the top, you'll see Preset Default. Click on it to open up a pop-up window. Click on Add New Preset, and here give the name to your preset. You can also set this preset as default. Once done, simply save the changes. Now let's move to the second button settings. At the top, you'll see Preset Default. Select the preset that we created a few steps back. And once done, simply save the changes. Now, let's style the first button and see how it works. Move to its settings. Simply edit the preset like this. And here you can make the changes as per your need. Moving to the Design tab to style the button, you can see various settings here which you can configure. Under the text, you can make text-related changes. Select the text color. Under the Button tab, you can use a custom style for the button by enabling it. You can set the button text size and edit the button text color. Set the button background color like this. You can even set the gradient background like this. Various other settings are available here. You can also change the button icon like this. Once everything is in place, simply save the changes. Reconfirm the same. And you can see the changes made to the first button automatically applied to the second button as well. This is how easy it is to use the preset style in Divi. In this amazing trick, you're going to learn how to customize the menu in Divi theme. To do so, you need to log into your WordPress admin dashboard. You can see this is how the menu appears for now. To make changes and customize it accordingly, move back to the WordPress admin dashboard. Hover over Divi and click on Theme Customizer. Now, from various settings here, go to the header and navigation. Select the primary menu bar. Here you can customize the menu. You can make the menu full width or hide the logo as per your need. You can see the changes here on the right. You can even customize the menu height. The logo max height can be edited like this. Menu text size can also be edited here. You can set letter spacing as well. One can change the font from here. You can also set the font style. You can customize the menu text color and active link color as well. Once done, configure other settings as well. The drop-down menu link color can also be customized. You can add animation to the drop-down menu as well. Once everything's in place, let's move back to the header format. You can select the header style from here. You can see the changes on the right. You can also enable vertical navigation or hide navigation until scroll. Once done, don't forget to publish the changes. Let's check the changes live. Simply move back and refresh the page. You can see the changes here. This is how easy it is to customize the menu in Divi. This amazing trick will guide you in learning how to change the Divi logo on the scroll. You can see I'm here on this page, and as I scroll through the page, the logo seems like this. What if I want to change the logo design on the scroll? You need to follow a few steps to fulfill this functionality. To do so, let's move back. Hover over Divi and click on Theme Options. If you want to change the logo, you can do it from here. To make changes while scrolling, simply go to Theme Customizer. Simply go to Header and Navigation, click on Primary Menu Bar, and here you can make menu-related changes. You can customize the menu accordingly. Move back to Fix Navigation Settings. Here you can make changes and that would be visible while scrolling. You can change the Fix menu height from here. You can even change the background color from here. Once done, you can see the changes over here. Now, to change the logo on a scroll, we need to add custom CSS. To do so, simply move back to Additional CSS. Paste this CSS code here. I've mentioned the code in the description, so you can copy it from there. You can see the changes here. You can simply add your image link here and save the changes. To do so, let's get the link of the logo image from the media library. As you can see, I've already added the logo here in the media library. Simply copy the URL from here. Moving back, edit the URL here like this. You can see this is how it works. Once everything's in place, don't forget to publish the changes. Let's move back and check the changes live. You can see the logo gets changed on scroll. This is how easy it is to change Divi logos on scrolling. This trick is all about how to optimize your website for various mobile devices when using Divi. As you can see here, I'm on this page. To view it on various other devices, simply click on the 3 dots here, and click on various devices here to check your website. You can see this is how the site looks on mobile. You can select from various devices here and check your site on those particular devices. To make changes, you can simply go to the particular module settings. Select the mobile device here, and make changes like this. This change will only be made for mobile devices. Let's check by moving to the tablet. You can see the change was only for the mobile device. Similarly, we're not able to see the change on the desktop as well. You can make changes as per your need. For example, let me remove this image from the mobile devices. This is also only applicable on mobile devices. Once everything's in place, don't forget to save. This was all about how to optimize the site for various devices on Divi. So, these were all the tricks that I wanted to show you. These tricks should help make your editing experience that much easier. I hope you learned a lot from this video. If you have any problems or you need help, feel free to leave a comment in the comments section below. And if you liked the video, please click on the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.